Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about cars. Look at what is in front of me. Lots of awesomeness. We've got Porsche Speedsters, we've got GT2 RS, GT3 RS, Speedster, Speedster, GT2, GT3 RS 4.0, one of my favorites, the 997. GT3 RS 4.0. You don't see many of these, and they're going for crazy money right now. Manual gearbox only. Most of these came in the 3.8. They only made a handful of them at the 4.0. Of course, the 4.0 engine is in many other Porsches now. It's in the 991.1 and 2 GT3, which you can see the ultraviolet is back there. It's a .1. I love this spec. I like the white wheels, the red brakes. The interior with the red roll bar, RS 4.0 on the headrest, with the sports seats. Manual transmission in an RS. You do not see that anymore. They are all PDK, as you know. Alcantara steering wheel. Are those the steel brakes? Did the carbon ceramics come in yellow as well? For the 997, if you know, comment below. I know the later models obviously have yellow carbon ceramics, and now I think you can also choose black if you don't want the yellow. Excuse me. Great looking car. I mean, it's one of my halo cars. I love this car. And this is back from my trip last March, so wow, it's been almost a year. Hard to believe. I'm still pulling footage out. I went to a lot of places last year. Simeone Museum, Newport Car Museum, Audrain Car Museum, a bunch of auto shows, a bunch of shows all around. A lot of fun. You can see the Carrera GT over there too. We're not going to forget about the Carrera GT, but the RS, I love the RS. And the Carrera GT is pretty badass. I mean, it's one of the best sounding V10s ever made. I would go with a different color, I think. I would want a wilder color. I think these look great in red. I saw one in signal yellow, I believe it was, at Audrain, and it looks amazing in signal yellow. There it is from the back. We're going to look at the rest of these cars in here too over the next week or so. So stay tuned for those videos. We'll go over the 2RS, the GT3s, the Speedsters, all the fun stuff. And there's many other cars in this museum. You may have seen some of the muscle cars I've covered, as well as the vintage sports cars, the exotics, which we just did, some of the Lamborghinis. Interesting how the stick shift is high up on these. They haven't done that like that in anything else, I don't believe. I don't think it's that high up in the 918, although the 918 obviously is PDK. This is a 2005 Carrera GT. Remember, there's this guy that early on in YouTube, very early YouTube, he had one of the first Porsche Carrera GTs. And I think he always wore a helmet, never showed himself. What was that guy's name? He had some badass videos, and he had one of the first straight pipe Carrera GTs. And I think unfortunately he passed away. I cannot think of his name. And we're going way back, like probably 15 years on YouTube. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time.